Right, hello. I am wearing my jacket today because basically I must have been doing this vlog before I was due to go out. And so, be it. It's my famous jacket I do wear when I go out. But I was going to make this vlog about smoke and connected to smoke and things like that. And I suppose it can be a small vlog, a little one that I can vouch for. And one of them is basically when I sit here, I sometimes basically get the urge. I'll sit here and I just think to myself, I can smell smoke. Now, no, there's no reason to be thinking, yeah, let's call the fire brigade because, you know, something's gone wrong in my house. No, it's a basic, simple fact that it's coming from outside and it's usually people barbecuing. I know it's that time of the year where people do have barbecues, but it's one of them things. And I'm thinking to myself, bloody hell, that must be like bloody powerful for smoke to come all the way over the road and be able to get into my house. Not literally into my house, but you know, so you can smell it. Because you'll be like, I wonder where the smoke's coming from. And also you open the back door and the next minute you can smell smoke coming from the other side of the road and it's barbecue. Yes. I do sometimes joke, shall we go over there and say, I want a hot dog? You know, I've come for the food, I've come for the barbecue food. With them thinking, I don't know who you are. That's probably one of them things. But yeah, that's how I basically see it. You know, it's one of them things when I just think to myself, how that is smoke. And talking of which, it would be a challenge to think about how many songs can you name with the word smoke in it. Although, mind you, I can think of one. I think it's by Natalie Brunner. Smoke, is it? Smoke on the Water. And the obvious one, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, which is an old Platters record. I have been asked on here basically to do some more singing ones, but at the moment I don't know because I never really joined YouTube to start singing. Never. I think it's something that I just didn't really want to do when I first started because I wanted to come here and do talking on various subjects. Random subjects, you know, not just necessarily the ones that everybody talks about, but randomly. I mean, how many people talk about smoke? Yeah, and I do love the smell of smoke. It's great, burning of smoke, that kind of thing. It's just that great smell when you're out and you can go to a bonfire and you literally get the smell of burning from a bonfire, and I think it's just great. I love that smell. It really is. But then the best thing about going to a bonfire, and specifically if it's one in Peterborough, the Fair Meadows Fireworks Fiesta, which I've been to before, is if you have good entertainment. It's nice if you have good entertainment. Normally the local radio like Heart or something comes to do their thing, where they have guests. Sometimes it's a bit boring because they have a big guest, but what it is only a guest like to talk to. Like they'll say we've got a soap star or something like that, and all it is he or she will go on stage and they'll talk for about 5, 10, 15 minutes with the view that they're going to also maybe sign autographs. I don't normally think that's a good idea. I like to think that we can have a musical act who's going to be well known in the sense that they can come along and do a show. You know, sometimes they have local bands, they do like one or two local singers or bands that come on and do music, and then they have like the odd artist, whether it's somebody from the 80s or somebody from maybe the 90s, somebody who's fairly known in music. They don't have to be the greatest of that kind of thing, but you can imagine what it's like when they say something like Chesney Hawkes or something like that, or whether it's an 80s band like Buxford or something like that, would generally come to Fireworks Fiesta. I know they haven't, but these are the sort of people that they would imagine having, who would come and do a show, and they're like the biggest acts that they can put on. Or it could be somebody who's big locally, like give book bands, but no matter what, this is what they sometimes do. They sometimes have somebody who does that, who comes, but I hate it when they have tribute bands because I can't stand them. Like, they'll say, we've got to take that tribute band and they're going to be the main act on stage, or Abigail or something like that, or Queen the Magic. And I'm just thinking, but it's great. Fireworks Fiesta is always great. You know, you got your burning bonfire and hot dogs. You know, go to the hot dog store and get a Frankfurter hot dog and plenty of ketchup on it. Yes. And then you can smell the smoke. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Anyway, that'll do for now. So, stay tuned for more blogs in the future on various subjects. But for now, goodbye.